Mic check 1 2 1 2. What's going on, guys? You know how they say your brain is the freshest first thing in the morning, like right when you get up, you get the brightest ideas and you're at peak performance mentally, like right when you wake up. So right now it's currently 5:48 a.m. in the morning, and I was like, let me just whip the camera on, turn the mic on, and get to work. Ultimately, I'm fresh out of bed. I ain't even take a shower yet. All I did was brush my teeth, and I got a flight to catch in about like 12 hours. But, don't mind the water running in the back if y'all can hear that. But let me just, hop on here, freestyle a little bit. But today's Christmas, y'all. So I know I'm not the only one up and early this morning. And I guess what I'm going to talk about is what an entrepreneur really wants for Christmas. I think it's kind of obvious, but for those of you that are new to the channel, my name is Ty, aka Delete King 850. And I hope y'all are having a wonderful Christmas, happy holidays, and all of that good stuff. But yeah, I'm here. I guess you can consider these my new microphone, my little Christmas present, because I am still a podcaster. I put out a decent amount of episodes. I'm not gonna lie. I feel proud of the amount of episodes I put out. We're on like episode 54, something like that. And with me moving, kind of slowed down some things. But this is one of those, look, fresh off the top, got a few topics that I want to hit on today. So whatever episode this is, or whatever this is, even if it's just like YouTube video, I just want to let you guys know what to expect coming to the channel. And I'm not the type of person, you probably heard me, if you're not new to the channel, you probably heard me say something like, I don't like them coming soon ass niggas, like everything coming soon. They like to just talk about what they're about to do. I don't really announce my moves. I'm not really like a New Year's type person, no New Year's resolution over here. But I was talking about New Year's and how people do all these New Year's resolutions and stuff like that, and how my full take on New Year's resolutions. Ultimately, I don't believe in putting off things till the new year, like January 1st and all of that New Year's resolution. The same way I wouldn't put off anything till tomorrow. I think there's something in the Bible that says don't wait until tomorrow to do stuff that you know you could do today, right? Sometimes you got to ignore how you feel in the moment. Like, yes, I always feel genuinely, even though I'm an entrepreneur, I always feel like sitting on my ass and watching Netflix and just chilling and just vibing out and eating pizza. Like, if I only did the things that I felt like doing, right? It's not good enough. Okay. Sometimes you got to put in work. Sometimes you got to wake up at 6:44 in the morning and shoot some content before you catch a flight. But I'm not really big on celebrating New Year's. Most times I am really just chilling in the crib. I think the last couple of years I was like really watching like movies like back to back or something, just watching Netflix during New Year's Eve. I think so, from what I can remember. My favorite New Year's for sure was I was in Mexico in a resort on a balcony in a jacuzzi, and I just heard fireworks in the background. I was just chilling by myself. Really big hotel room. It was so peaceful. But I can recall a few, like when I was younger, like one time went to the club with some friends for New Year's, but I'll never do that shit again. Why? Because I'm around a bunch of strangers and sticky floors, the club shit. It's just, oh man, I'm too like, I don't know. I'm over it. Not to say, not hitting on anybody that does that sort of stuff. Nothing wrong with it if you're in a place in life where, you know, that's something you enjoy. But I just don't need to do that in New Year's specifically, right? Like, is it a big deal, whatever? But it's cool. I'm good on that. I guess once you've done it, been there, done that. What else I do on New Year's? So I'm gonna tell you the story too. I'm leading up to something. So another time, I went to like a house party for New Year's. Bunch of people from high school. This is like obviously after high school, but like definitely a bunch of people from high school. It was the absolute worst, 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 worst. Oh my goodness, worst, the worst. I remember, I think I walked to the party. So it was a far distance. I don't know what I was thinking. I think maybe I might have got a ride there. I forgot how I got there. All I know, I walked home for sure. I remember that. It's a little cold, but I had a deep, deep regret for going to the house party because it got a little ratchet. It got like, house party, people can't handle their liquor or whatever. I wasn't doing much. I was just staying out the way. I was just there to just be around people, I guess, right? And then I'm going further and further back in time from what I can remember about New Year's, right? But long story short, there might have been a fight that broke out or whatever. It was not that crazy or whatever, but I just left feeling like, why did I do this? Why did I come, right? I think maybe that was one of the first New Year's where I just really decided not to go to church on New Year's, right? Because for the first 20 some years of my life, my mother dragged me to church on New Year's. If you know, you know. If you're a Nigerian, you know. Or, you know. And the one thing I definitely won't ever do is go to church on New Year's. Oh, hell no. Hell, I used to hate it. Hate it with the passion. Oh my, like I didn't used to hate it, but then like when you're getting older and older and older, you're like, why we gotta go? Like, bro, no, that's the one thing. No. So after doing that for so many years, I just switched over to like, I'm staying here. When I got grown, I just no, I'd rather stay in the crib. And then like a few, 1 or 2 years go by just watching movies. I was like, let me go out. Let me go out. Maybe like let me try a party. Let me try a club. And then I went back to just nope, I'm staying inside by myself. I don't give a fuck. Like it's like it's the fucking calendar, whatever. It's June, January 1st. I get it. Big deal, whatever. Cool. But we made it to the new year, right? Which is still a blessing. It's just a planet going around the sun. But like still, like the idea, calendar changing and we're still alive, right? It's not like it's our birthday. Our birthday is the really one that like really matters. But has a business owner, adult, a man, are celebrating birthdays and stuff and New Year's and all of this. Like, look, like I celebrate every day I wake up. And I wake up and I pray to God and I thank God that I'm still alive. And because from one moment to the next, it could all be over. It can all end. Like as fast as you can sneeze, you're not even expecting it. Boom, dead. Like, for example, a recent example, this previous week, within a few days ago, I think it was a co-founder of Call of Duty, actually lost his life exiting a tunnel while I think he was driving his Ferrari and he crashed. He couldn't turn, he couldn't brake on time. And I was like, yo, like from the exit of the tunnel, them California hills, whatever, like to like where he died. It was like not even 4 seconds, not even a four full seconds. It looked like he was going like 70 miles per hour. Boom, dead. Like he's having a time of his life driving his favorite car. The weather's probably absolutely perfect. And within 4 seconds, dead. The car's in flames, just crashes. Just like, and there's some footage of it. It's not that graphic, but that was just another reminder, like, yo, at any given moment, it could all be over. So, what are we doing today? What are the things that we are doing today? Not tomorrow, not putting the stuff off, not, but it is good to not. And then there was another NASCAR driver, even the week before that. Him, his son, and his daughter, and his wife, his immediate family died in a private plane crash, which is even more sad. It's more sad when I don't know, it's not more sad when it's a private jet, but it's just like, dang it. But imagine you and your legacy, like, and your kids all die and burn in flames. Like, that sucks. So, you just gotta like sort of appreciate life in every moment. Don't waste time being angry. Don't waste time being upset. Find the humor in the things that are supposed to actually piss you off and find the bright side. Find the cup half full in every situation that you can because within a few hours, anything can happen even if you're perfectly healthy. This stuff that I'm saying probably isn't breaking news, but it's just a reminder. And that's just my personal take on it. But we are hopping on a plane because I vividly remember my favorite New Year's Eve where I was just chilling in a hot tub on a balcony and the weather was perfect. And I just heard fireworks in the background. I could barely see them because, at the resort, there was like these rows of buildings or whatever. But this time I got the craziest view in Medellin, Colombia. I've never been there before. I've been to Colombia before. I'm happy to say that. And then I'm taking my lady, and that's gonna be amazing vibes right there. I'm setting up the vibe. Not that I don't got work to do. I do feel like I'm gonna take my laptop. I can't go a week without my laptop. I can't even imagine that, right? But I do wanna be productive. This is one of those you can work from anywhere in the world, right? I do wanna find the time to genuinely have a lot of fun while I'm out there, do some things for the first time, experience the culture that I'm down there. I know there's gonna be a lot of like people. Oh man, I still want to get those headphones that translate. I might buy them today. Oh man, I wish I have the old Meta Ray bands. I think those translate things to different languages because this is like one of the first trips of my life that's not like somebody like maybe not to say like I'm not really working. I'm not filming. I'm not like I've traveled a lot based off of this camera right here. This camera's like just as good as a passport, really. Like it gets you places. It's able to help you travel. Why? Because like people need to film shit. So I was I've always traveled for work, but I would always have the camera in my hand. So I'm not taking this big ass camera. I even want to take these microphones. I just returned a smaller, more portable mic stand or whatever, but I'm gonna take my little setup, my little travel kit, and we're gonna get some content, as much content as we possibly can from whether our phones or the other small camera, this camera that just died. I'm just woke up early enough so I can like make sure I'm like backing up some footage and saving some stuff and probably gonna run to the store a little bit earlier today just so I feel like I can just enjoy myself and not anxious about I forgot something at the crib, whatever. Like, bro, it's just life, right? And I got a few calls booked on my calendar while I was sleeping. I'm kind of nervous. I'm hoping I'm not going to be on a plane during those times, but I'm going to bring in the new year. So, am I going to celebrate this time? Does that technically count as celebrating the new year? Probably, right? Even though my mind can't fathom the idea of like I spent all this money, spending thousands of dollars, thousands, and I haven't even got an outfit yet, you know? Thousands of dollars to enjoy myself, right? But I put it like this, like I genuinely feel like, and it's not an excuse, but I genuinely feel like this was the best year of my life. I've grown so much. Like I said, got a new apartment, got a new girl, got a nice car, one of my all-time favorite cars in my favorite color, got some new shoes, right? And I'm nowhere near, I'm like nowhere, man, I feel like maybe I can say I'm 10% the man I want to be. Maybe, maybe I can say that. Maybe like five, but I'm headed in the right direction. I do have some momentum. So we're gonna just make the best of this. And I want y'all, we're gonna show y'all some footage. We're gonna throw it on the channel and all of that and see how it goes. That's all for now, y'all. Appreciate y'all tuning in. If y'all want to see the behind the scenes of my trip, I'm definitely gonna be posting like crazy next couple days. Delete King 850 on Instagram. Peace.